Here with Jay Maestro. We got Tanya D. Floyd sitting in today for Shadana Diva. We also have Midnight. What's going on, Midnight? We have Strago on the other end.
Hey.
And we got our man Neff. What's going on, man? He's texting somebody.
Hey.
Don't talk too loud. We know you got germs. Don't spread it on the microphone. We're going to put that out there. But hope you feel better. Glad you, true soldier, came in today. Yeah. Be a man. That's what I'm talking about.
He can't really talk, but he nodded his head yes.
Yeah, exactly. We couldn't hear him with the microphone, without a mic anyway. So look, we got a couple of things we're going to talk about today. A lot happening in entertainment. Kanye West, Jay-Z, people being kidnapped and held for many days and years and months and everything. Also, too, we're going to talk about some of our local artists, play some of their music. In fact, right now we're going to get into Dulce Capone along with EXO, You Know Who You Are, here on Mazzo Radio.
And if ever I feel down and out, Lord,
that's how I really feel, though. Amen.
You know just what to do, yeah.
Hold up, I'm never giving up. To let you know I'm gonna stay the truest. And also I die for the music. My influence is y'all niggas that's fake rapping. Every other bar in your rhyme, you stay clapping. Even though I'm from the street, and I used to pack the heat and make a couple grands off a couple grands every week. Went to college, but I know intelligence is gonna speak for myself and a mind for the strong and the weak. Hold up, am I losing you? Did I go too far? I'm only getting started in my 7 bar. This is just my repertoire. What I do to niggas when I'm spitting, you surprised like you got caught. Jerking your chicken, nigga, and you can still gossip. Make sure you still show respect to me when I pop up, so you won't get popped up. I ain't tryna speak violently, but I'm not up. Nigga, you don't wanna fuck with me. Look, you know who you are. You know who you are. You talk about my name, but you speak from afar. I'm on my golf rap shit, holding one, you just apart. Your position really low at the bar. You know who you are, you are. Look, you know who you are, you are. Hey, look, what's with all the speculation? I had a revelation. I'm down in the loop, is that the new conversation? I'm riding in the loop, I'm cuckoo like the birds in the coop. Lyrical fire, so watch a younger shoot. I do it for the troops gone. Even when I'm not here in the mood, I take my socks and shoes and probably put my boots on. Stop a couple niggas out for running their mouth too much. AT&T, we reach out so you can get touched. While I'm getting hot, y'all niggas lukewarm. Bama still softer than a pussy on a newborn. Have my own shoes for the game, but I need a better fit, so now I figured that I'd probably get a shoe on. What the fuck is you on? Gossiping, running your mouth just like a bitch on the block, trying to watch the men. Y'all niggas really got it confused. The street game still applies, but you just breaking the rules. You know who you are, you know who you are. You talk about my name, but you speak from afar. I'm on my golf rap shit, holding one, you just apart. Your position really low at the bar. You know who you are, you are.
Hey.
Look, you know who you are.
EXO, baby. Yeah. Look, you're fucking with the big boy. Little man, fall back for I blast the bad side, don't make me show mine. You gon' need 4 nines to stop one guy. I drive by, shots ring as the car go by. Niggas talk that, but don't walk that. Murder you mind style, then give your heart back. Niggas getting paper with crack and all pack. Other than that, niggas will probably kill you for a stack. You know who you are, keep spitting them bars. That weak shit is hard, a secret of this now. Bad bitch in the car, keep coking the bra. Bag underneath her tongue, case they open the jaw. You ain't going too far, talking shit to the wall. By yourself in the crib like I'm losing the war. Yeah, you know who you are, and the vocals will fall. Niggas hoping I fall, now my enemy's name I roll on the wall.
You know who you are, you know who you are. You talk about my name, but you speak from afar. I'm on my golf rap shit, holding one, you just apart. Your position really low at the bar. You know who you are, you are, you are. Look, you know who you are, you are, you are.
And the vocals will fall, niggas hoping I fall. Now my enemy's name I wrote on the wall. And the vocals will fall, niggas hoping I fall. Now my enemy's name I wrote on the wall. And the vocals will fall, niggas hoping I fall. And the vocals will fall, niggas hoping I fall. Now my enemy's name I wrote on the wall. Gone, 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 gone.
So we're back. Dulce Capone and EXO live on Mazzo Radio. So we were talking off the air a little bit about some of the background stuff that's going on, and one in particular is this matter of Jay-Z and Foxy Brown. Foxy apparently came out with an accusation that Jay-Z back in the day gave her a sexually transmitted disease, and you know, she also accused him of following transvestite, a whole bunch of other stuff. So my thing is,
That's a heavy accusation.
that is such a loaded accusation, and it's like, why in the world would you do that now? I mean, you know, the difference is that you're not, you know, relevant, you know.
Right.
Why in the world would you kind of go after somebody like that? You know?
It's like just jealous and trying to gain sympathy or something.
But jealous of what?
I don't think anything recently happened, has it? I mean, if it has, it's probably really underground or something.
I mean, I guess it's just people talking. But what's interesting is looking at DallasObserver.com and trying to find him on Twitter. But Reggie, what you say is Osei? Osei. Said in his tweet that Foxy Brown just told me she never made those accusations about Jay-Z. She asked me to tell y'all to stop, so stop. And that was May 8th, you know, that he had posted that. So, you know, part of the whole thing of, especially, is great that he, you know, come out to debunk it. You know, you can see that on complex.com as well, the Combat Jack show. But, you know, you're dealing with just people just after people, just almost like wolves. You know, you in the water and you bleeding, and the sharks just come after you and everything, man. And it's just like, why do that? You know, especially if you don't have any, you know, accountability. Tanya, you look like you scrolling and digging. I mean, did you find what you looking for?
Actually,
Like, golly, she just sitting over there like, okay, I've already said what I had to say. I'm just like, I think it's a waste of time. Even if all this was true, what in the world do you want to get out of this right now?
You know, it's kind of funny what you just said. I'm sitting here like, I've been debating this all week since I read that. I'm like, okay, on the one hand, I can understand it taking years to come out and say something like that, because it would be kind of traumatic, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes it takes you a long time to deal with this, that, and the other. And, you know, for something like that to be public, I mean, it's just, I know about the human psyche, and it's all fragile and stuff. But then on the other hand, I'm like, okay, is she not relevant enough today in her own life? Why? Today.
It's just so many.
We need to know that.
It's just so many other things I'm thinking you could be doing with your time or with others that basically will not lend this type of, you know, foolishness, man. This is crazy. I mean, and again, I'm looking at, what do you want to get out of it? Do you really think you're going to just all of a sudden damage his whole career? You know, are you trying to get money out of it?
Kind of just kamikazed with that, because like you were saying earlier, she just messed herself up too, especially the circle that she was with.
I mean,
Everyone's gonna be looking at her like,
it's a small industry. I mean, there's a lot of people in it, but it's a small industry, especially when people are controlling dollars. You know, and again, if I want to get something out of it, I mean, now I can see if all of a sudden you had somebody that was spreading HIV, you know, and basically they're doing that to be evil, cruel, vindictive, however you want to label it. But I mean, how many people have not gone for some, you know, Baxtration or some amoxicillin shots because they had something, you know, oozing out, you know? I mean,
like, there are a lot of artists that have done worse things than spreading a sexually transmitted disease. Like Rick James, for example, he kidnapped somebody and tortured them, but everybody still loves him. So it's like, I mean, this is forgettable. And then it's like, you know, it's kind of your fault for getting the disease because you weren't using protection. So how are you going to try and, you know, slander somebody else?
So then the big question is, how many other people? You know, well, one, the biggest question is it true? Because right now you have someone that came out to debunk it and say basically it's not true.
Yes. Right now, who knows if it's true or not?
this goes back so many years supposedly.
Yeah.
And plus, she said she was 15. You know, young people don't make the best decisions. And when you're trusting somebody, I guess I could see, just going along for the ride, literally.
But then later they're saying that he was a lot older at that time too. So will you have now a court case that basically says this was statutory rape? So, because my other thought was, is that what she's trying to say?
Wow.
You know what? My first question is, did she really say that?
Anderson was saying that Jay-Z blacklisted R. Kelly for the peeing on the girl thing.
You know they canceled that whole tour because of that, right?
Right.
He was not having that at all.
But I mean, again, that's pretty. Besides gross, to be tagged to that. I mean, most artists there on the stage, they got the water bottle, flicking that out there. You
Hey, I've heard stranger things.
I mean, man. So I mean, yeah, you're an artist, but you're a businessman. And that's one of the things, even with artists here in the DC area, a lot of times they say, well, I'm a business person, and that's because you're going after that dollar. That's fine. You can be about that dollar being a business person, but if you're going to do something that's going to jeopardize that dollar, aka get arrested because you got drugs in your possession, or aka you beat somebody up, or some other stupid stuff, you just now compromise the dollars that you're going to bring in, because you're not going to, you could be in jail and maybe still make some money, but you ain't going to be nowhere comparison if you're still in the streets performing your artistry, or trying to sell your artistry, or try to get your artistry out to people. It's a huge difference. So yeah, I understand from JC's standpoint, he don't want to be attached to that, But at the same time, what is she trying to do from a business standpoint? Because she's in that industry.
Yeah, she didn't just say that he transmitted. It's not the statutory rape. It's not just the statutory rape. It's not just the gonorrhea. It's that he's a tranny chaser. He did a threesome with Jamie Foxx. He was with the football player. Oh my God.
Basketball, Larry Johnson, grandmama.
Larry Johnson. It's like, okay, she's just throwing. She wants to make sure, or they wanted to make sure that she got heard about something. It's not just one thing. She threw a ton of. But why? Why so many allegations?
Here's a way. If she said it, then here's the way that you can get attention other than doing that. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Make good music.
The spotlight's on her.
When you do that, you get people to notice you.
Yeah.
Maybe she's blacklisted. Nobody want to work with her. No good producer will have her or something.
And that might be the case, but I mean, this is definitely not the right way to go.
Not at all.
This is not the right way to go.
Know what a tranny chaser
I think it's kind of smart, actually. Whoever started it was thinking. Because, look who she picked. Jay-Z.
Of all people.
Who is hotter than Jay-Z everywhere you go?
Right. But again, what if all of a sudden all of this is proved false?
Then she got attention for nothing. She didn't say it. Somebody said it for her. Somebody said it around her. Whatever. Everybody's looking at Foxy now. How many hits on every web page, Google search is she going to get because of this?
Okay, so then how do we translate that into dollars that actually goes into her pocket?
Sure, you never know. Somebody might think back and be like, oh my goodness, what's that Foxy joint back in the day with Jay-Z? Let me go download that.
That's like standing at the corner with a basketball and trying to throw it over the house to your backyard to make that.
Whatever works.
Her best shot is just to come out with a new song while everybody's looking at her like, oh, and you know what? Here's a song too.
I'm saying.
Best bet.
Wait for it.
Look at this. I'm not going to try to make sense.
Give it a moment. Wait for it. Make good music.
Okay, you mean like make good music. Let me think. Ray J hit it first, okay? He needed something. That's what he came up with.
Just
sometimes we
smack
do
me in the head with a microphone.
Okay?
Because I'm saying, though, that in itself was almost like, oh my God, that's so desperate. That is just beyond desperate. Really, I think that was all a matter of him hating on her, believe it or not.
No, I think that was a stab at Kanye.
And I know
directly.
Well, even that. But I mean, who in the world is he to compare to Kanye? And I know Xander's probably right now listening, and he's probably saying, "Oh no, there's more relevance to that right now." And I mean, that's fine. I ain't clowning my man. That's my friend and everything. But what I'm saying though is that, who are you to match up to Kanye West right at this point?
It's not about that. It's a man thing. You, of all people, should know how that works.
Yeah, it works with me being behind my 3,400-ton truck and you being in the line of fire, and I basically run over you.
Okay, but it's attention.
But who said I'm going to get attention for it? It's just a matter of me being able to take you out of the picture. If he's doing attention like that, you think Kanye's not going to come back with a bigger reply?
Exactly. And guess what that does for Ray J? Mention, notice, name dropping,
That's
videos, all kinds of searches, all kinds of
Buzz
hits.
marketing is buzz marketing.
Come on,
It
man.
is, and it's buzz marketing, but I want to see the dollars come back from it.
Yeah.
Because I have not seen him perform it. I have not seen him perform that song live anywhere yet.
He not going to. That was for fun. I'm positive that was for
But
fun.
then, like, what did he make out? Because he had to put money out to make that song.
So,
He didn't go into the studio for free to make it.
we don't know that.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Come on now. We're the only ones that do stuff for free.
I'm telling you, it's always a reason for everything.
I agree with you, but sometimes that reason is a bad reason.
Let me give you an example.
Give me
if
an
I were to do some dirty, cruddy stuff to some ex of mine, it wouldn't matter if I got 10 cents. It would just be like the joy of watching it all unfold. The beauty of knowing that he was so miserable because of something I did.
But what?
That's all I need someday.
But how is dude Kanye West miserable with one of the most notable women on the planet at this moment besides Beyonce, 2, with his cake in the oven roasting, and 3, being part of one of the biggest music industry producers at this time, Def Jam?
He might not be uncomfortable in the least, but whatever the goal was, I guarantee you it got hit.
It's a funny thing too. I don't know. Actually, I need to look it up. They're saying that Kanye won't marry Kim Kardashian. He won't marry her.
We talked about this last week.
Y'all
We don't
did? Because
know.
I looked it up. I was like, what?
Yeah, my thing is this.
You got a bun in the oven.
It don't matter. I mean, in today's world, most people want to, they go and shoplift, every day.
I don't know if I'm racist.
Yeah.
People go shoplift every day. I'm not condoning it, but I'm just saying people basically go in and they steal milk from the cow before they buy it.
But, okay, not to sound racist, but isn't that the opposite of what men want? Sexist, I mean. Especially black men. Come on, a baby? Really? Really? You just want the baby. That's all you
Most
want.
cases, I know they want flat screen TV and a beer. That's about it.
Hey, in his case, it might be, that time. Every now and then, people just get to the, oh my goodness, I want to, have a legacy. I need someone
Okay,
to carry
yes.
on for
I
me.
can flow with that.
Okay,
And
the
more than
legacy,
likely-
yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, more than likely, yeah. I mean, you've done everything. You've seen everything. You've been everywhere.
He's
So what else?
Kanye.
Yeah, what
What
else
else
do you
does
not
he
got?
need?
What else do you need?
A
You need
legacy.
Protege. Yeah.
Hey, cut it out.
I'm
telling you.
Maybe
fine
he
with
doesn't
it.
want to be married to her because he doesn't want to be involved in her family's mess.
But
He's in it.
you
Knee
in
deep.
it. You're in it. Once you got your DNA mixed with that other person's DNA, you in it.
You got that.
But like
mess.
he's not financially and legally though.
I guess he doesn't
Ho,
want
ho,
the
ho, ho.
ultimate tie, I guess,
Oh,
right?
what you mean? Go back.
Like if he were married to her, it would be more difficult.
No, it wouldn't. There's ways around that, buddy.
Yeah, I'm about to say there's some, but I mean, I feel where you're coming from, but I think there's probably an attachment.
I do. I think he really
there's an
is in
attachment.
her.
Yeah, I really do. I mean, Xander, last week we had this conversation, and he totally disagreed with it. But I do think that even if it is just a moment of indigestion, it is still gas. Okay.
What?
It's still gas, and that's what I think he got, a moment of gas. And it might be the real thing. It might be a real stomachache. He might be got butterflies flying around in there and, and really, digging this chick.
It's
you know?
funny you should say that. Like,
What?
every time I see the pictures of them, like on tabloids and stuff, they just look so not into each other.
Yeah, they
Really?
look so uninterested. I mean, that's good that they're just enjoying, or maybe they're just comfortable around each other.
I took this total opposite. I mean, when they had, you said what?
The episodes of what?
Oh man, you know what?
Oh.
There's so many other things on TV.
Exactly.
I mean, I try. I mean, and I really,
Oh,
one
goodness.
time I really actually wanted to try and do it so I could say, oh, you should really not watch it. Or, you know what? There's never a moment that my channel is stuck there. And I just don't have, and believe it or not, I kind of like Kim. I know some folks, probably feel otherwise, but, I don't like what she's into, But I do definitely understand the machine that was created. But no, I watch I watch even some of the blank channels with nothing on it.
I've watched them. They're all right.
I don't feel like I know enough about her though.
Yeah, I'm unbiased as well. I don't like the things she's done. At the same time, I don't know.
I liked her in Disaster movie.
Oh, good grief.
Has anyone saw her in the other movie with
Tyler
Tyler
Perry
Perry?
movie?
Yeah.
No, what movie?
Nope.
Nope. Well, let's just move on.
I know, right? Which movie? There's so many Tyler Perrys. I don't.
Well, no, she's only been in one Tyler Perry movie.
Oh, okay.
The Temptation.
The
one.
Temptation. Yeah, that's the only one she's been
See,
in.
another movie I missed. Good grief, I got to go outside.
It's been like 6 since I've seen it. I don't even know, 8 maybe. I don't know.
See what you talking about?
Tyler Perry? Like, I don't know, since I've seen like the last Tyler Perry movie.
Since
Okay,
you was
yeah, you're
6?
way behind. There's a lot going on.
No,
No, she's saying
I've
it's
seen-
about 6 of them that she's.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
she said she
no.
was the 6th into. I was like, well,
I don't
third.
think
How
he
old are
was-
you?
Oh, stop.
Are you legally able to be in here? You need to shut
Oh,
up.
my
Somebody,
goodness.
security, get the minor out of here.
But for real, in her defense, y'all gonna leave Kim alone because she just a woman trying to get what she need. Okay,
That's fine. And like I said, I'm not hating on her.
I ain't her best friend or nothing, but I can't say a thing about
Nah,
what
that's
she's
not what
done.
I'm
I thought y'all
unbiased.
hung out one time on.
I can't tell you no secrets. Okay, get off it.
Let's play a song by a kid named Breezy, Flying High 2, here on Mazzo Radio.
I believe the imagination is the passport that we create to help take us into the real world. I believe the imagination is merely another phrase for what is most uniquely us.
Everybody gets fly. Dope fresh, so clean. Feel high, get good if you know what I mean. Go high, yeah, go high, yeah, go high, yeah, go high, yeah. Get fly, get fly, get fly. Kid name in this. Thank the Lord that I'm breathing today. I call my man Johnny up, it ain't no sleeping today. I got a reason to say I'm working harder to play. Spend the day with my homies and some girl is okay. So now we wake and bake the new life. Grab the whip with 2 stripes. So tell me what you don't like. I guarantee it's done twice. My nigga, can you feel me? Flying high, bird's eye view of the ceiling. Bands full of rain, so today your brother famous. From your body language, read them curves speaking English. And that's word to my hometown. AVA brought me up, now it's time to hold it down. Dope fresh, so clean. Feel high, get good if you know what I mean. Go high, yeah, go high, yeah, go high, yeah, go high, yeah. Get fly, get fly, get fly, get fly, go high, yeah, get fly. Yeah, you're now rockin' with a goddamn life. Go high, yeah, get fly, yeah. One time for the angels, raise your light to us, yo. Upon birth, setting trance for the kids. Nurse saying whose maybe hair smoother than his. They call him Ricky Fontaine, Pretty Ricky, what they call him. I got 99 problems and the couldn't solve them. Thought you gon' call him, girl, he a problem. I seen him out Crofton with the bar from Boston. Old lady said my pants need help. I said I'm sorry, man, but the kid be feeling himself. Dope fresh, so clean. Feel high, get good if you know what I mean. Go high, yeah, go high, yeah, go high, yeah, go high, yeah. Get fly, get fly, get fly, get fly,
So the higher that you get from life, if you feel it, raise your hell in the sky. So the higher that you get from life, if you feel it, raise your hell in the sky. So the higher that you get from life, if you feel it, raise your hell in the sky. So the higher that you get from life, if you
fly, get fly, get fly, get fly.
Kid named Breezy on Mazzo Radio. Yeah. Got to support our local artists, man. Whether they sing, rap, dance, draw, write. We got to support our local artists for real. I think DC is probably one of the most unique places when it comes down to, artists and their artistry and, just talent overall. And, we can't take that for granted. I mean, you have bands out here, Black Alley and, many others that, doing their thing, so we got to support them, go see them perform. Right now record sales and, downloads and stuff are, low. And artists can't just live off of that completely. But support them in that. Support them where they perform. But, create venues where is that they can come and perform in D.C. And then when we have these venues, we have to make sure that everything is legit so that, they get paid for their time and their effort. They get the recognition that they need for their time and their effort, and that there's no violence and no stupid mess going on. Whereas that, you hamper it. I mean, go-go's been around for years, man. You're talking about almost 40-plus years. Go-go music been around. And there's places in D.C. that you can't even have a go-go band play.
Right.
Because of just some of the stupid stuff that follows behind it, And, I mean, you can argue every industry has it, granted. New York had their whole feud and, the underground hip-hop scene, rap scene, got it. I appreciate it. But, again, it's not whereas that the music has been stifled or stopped, whereas that you can't even play it because of the fact that, there's some, people in the community that basically just don't want to hear it, But we just got to support our artists. That's just a plug out there. So all you guys out there doing your thing, your entrepreneurs, your business owners, homing your art, groom it, and you definitely got a plug here. You definitely got a home here on, Mazzo Radio, DC Speakerz, different shows that we got. We definitely want to showcase you guys. So definitely make sure we get your information and everything. So check us out on Facebook. Check us out on our website, mazzoventertainment.com. We're working on another couple of things that's going to be coming up too, where you can upload your music and basically get the recognition that you deserve. So that's my preaching sermon for the day. So here's another thing. Here's something else that we want to just kind of get everybody all crunched up in their panties about and stuff. And that is this whole little matter of good food. Wait for it. But I mean,
oh Lord,
there's some places in DC, man, that just has some outstanding food.
Yes. Hidden, tucked away.
Oh my goodness, you just die, man. You just all of a sudden just melt away.
oh God, what we got?
What's good for you though? Because I mean, I'm pretty much a carnivore. You put it in front of me, it's gonna get eaten up.
Come on, man. I don't know. I just told you I don't get to go out. Hey, I know what you're doing. Stop it. That nasty cicada stuff. Get out of here with that. I don't want to talk about them. But anyway.
But they're coming, but we'll talk about that in a bit.
That's not good food. We're not talking about them.
But there's some people in the Washington City paper, there's actually a article in there on how you can make some good cicada dishes.
Who cares? Who's going to read it? Okay, tell me where to find it, but we're not going to talk about it.
Here we are. What's in my teeth? That's like a leg.
We're talking about good food, though.
I know, right? I don't know if that's good.
All right, so to go back to good food. So here's the spot, the Wharf. Now, I'm a seafood person, but down there at Jimmy's boat, the best fried oysters you can get. Those joints are like that.
They are.
It's so good. Fried oysters. I usually get the fried oysters. I usually get the crab cake. And I might get some calamari and just be happy.
I don't know. The last time I had good calamari, good Lord, it's been a minute.
Not too many folks got them.
I think I was in New York. It was at Carmine's, yeah.
Well, they got one here. They got Carmine's right on 7th Street.
Oh, weird again.
I just got them melted.
Got a pin out of everything.
I could have got the first. I could have got the firstborn on that one, y'all.
Yeah, you could have.
But yeah, they got one down there right between E and what's that? Right below the Verizon Center.
You know what? That whole area is coming up in a different kind of way. I need to go back down to it.
That's why I'm saying, man.
Downtown's a good place.
Oh man, DC is just transformed. So if you're an artist and you have not been creative, call Massive Entertainment. But no, seriously, you really missing out because there's a lot of spots and just people got to realize it, you know. But that's one of my favorite spots is down to Wharf. Wharf has been here forever. But granted,
fish melt in your mouth.
but granted, when it comes down to just crabs,
Oh yeah,
gotta go to Rough and Ready.
Gotta go to Rough and Ready.
Gotta go to Rough and Ready.
Crab legs.
Yeah. I mean, crab legs. I mean, you can pretty much go anywhere. I mean, you know, Giant normally hooks up kind of good.
I don't know. I'm iffy on
$7.99
seafood from deli stores like that. And shoppers, you know, places that sell. I'm just very particular. Last time I had some bad.
I'm just very particular.
I know. I'm like, no, I'll go for the natural. You know, we used to fish for crabs.
So you go to Whole Foods and Organic Yes, places like that.
I get them from people. I'm sorry, I haven't really actually.
She got people
bought-
that got people to get her food.
And I've asked them, okay, where'd you get that from? But I'm particular.
How many of y'all were born and raised in DC? Well, most of y'all at the table is
Yeah.
pretty young. But you remember the Bacon Man?
No.
You don't remember the Bacon Man used to come down Georgia Avenue with the shopping cart with bacon in it?
Wow.
Stop playing. I do not know. I must have been outside playing.
We got
Oh, my
bacon, man.
That sounds
I'm
scary.
bacon,
Out.
man. He would come down the street with a shopping cart, and the boxes would be still frozen of nothing but bacon and ham and pork.
What year was this? I must have been in the street.
1989, a
Oh, my
number,
goodness.
another.
Oh, no, I
Don't
was just
chill.
Oh yeah, I was
Slam
definitely
on the
outside
funky
playing
drummer.
then.
I'm sorry, I had my moment there. I had my public. No, but even younger than that. I mean, back when I was living on Irving Street at the time, off of Georgia Avenue, right near Howard University, and he would come up George from down at 7th and O, all the way up Irving Street, come down Irving Street, and I
Oh,
mean,
my
he
goodness.
would hit us. And then later you had the ice cream guy that come with the soft cones, and then they will have like a little truck that had the gumballs with the ice cream frozen in it.
And when was this?
This was late 70s, early 80s. Okay, if I gotta be more detailed.
Prehistoric days.
What?
I'm just playing.
Hey.
You
For
know?
him, not, just for him.
How is that gonna be for me? And she's older than me.
No, you're not.
Thanks.
No
Yes, I
way.
am.
I'm over here thinking you're somewhere near our age. or
Nobody,
Mia's.
Keep it on
we're
hush.
not paying you to think.
We
We're paying you to do. We're paying you to do.
You don't look anywhere near.
I'm not. You're right.
I'm just responsible.
Whatever. Whatever.
But you know what another good spot is though?
Hmm.
I was talking about DC. U Street.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I've heard so
All
many
day,
thoughts-
every day.
I've heard so much about U Street. I'm like, you just hear about the clubs and the bars. No, they have so much great foreign cuisine.
Mm-hmm.
They have the Indian food, Ethiopian, they got Jamaican, they got Italian.
I thought you were particular. You've been everywhere.
She's been everywhere.
I'm just particular about my seafood and where it comes from.
She's been around.
Yeah. My food.
I'm gonna tell y'all the best
Around that.
food I've had lately came out of my own kitchen. I just can't
What
go
you cook?
outside like I used to.
What you
Yeah,
cook?
home cooking.
Come on now.
What you cook? You haven't offered me anything here. A glass of water.
Hey.
Was that
You
chicken?
haven't earned your rights to sit at the table yet. Not yet.
So what you fix? What you got? What you do?
Lately?
Talk, man. Talk.
Oh my God. I was telling y'all about this bacon thing. I'm on bacon like so hard. You gotta have bacon in your life to be happy. I'm trying to.
That I have to
But
agree.
the maple bacon, I'm telling you, you can use it like a base for so many things. I cook my pork chops in the maple bacon grease. But the best chicken breast ever. You take the maple bacon grease while it's nice and hot, and you season your chicken up a little bit, and you throw it in there, and it just be all and everything, and then you flip it after you get the nice brown on it, and then you put the lid on there and you turn down real low. The best, juiciest chicken breast you ever had in your life.
Do you need a cigarette after that?
I need a shot. I'm trying to tell you that's some good stuff.
Well, the other day, I fixed some pork chops. And basically, I took the pork chops, seasoned them with a little bit of sea salt. Then I took a stick of butter, some garlic, some cilantro, put that bowl with the butter and all that into the microwave and let it just boil up.
Smelling all good.
Get it all
stuff.
cooking in there through some bay leaves. I forgot to get, when I was telling you this offline, I forgot to tell you I put bay leaves in there. But took the pork chops, turned the oven up to 400, had that already hot for about a good 10 minutes. Put the pork chops in there and poured on top of it the butter with the garlic and the bay leaves and all that. And let that just cook. Got in there, took it out, frying pan, had some Mystique, seasoned salt, brown pepper, and then, black pepper and some brown sugar. Stick of butter in the pan, pour that all in there. Man, them kids like to kill themselves, man. One of them was on the bone. I was like, there is another one in there. You can get the other one.
Okay, we're gonna show off.
Oh my goodness.
You know
Okay,
what I'm
what kind
craving
of
though?
greens?
What's that?
I've been craving shrimp and soul food.
Soul food. Okay, you gotta be more specific. I mean,
Like
chitlins,
some
pig
macaroni and
knuckles.
cheese
What?
and some collard greens.
You got to get that macaroni and cheese just right.
Yeah.
do.
Baked macaroni and cheese.
And
Yes.
lasagna.
Say again?
I want some lasagna.
You want some lasagna?
Oh,
But I ain't had that in
lasagna.
a long time. I should make one. But greens, man, I'm gonna tell you, smoked turkey is the best thing
Yes, it is.
going for
Yeah.
some greens.
But I could definitely do some macaroni with at least 3 different cheeses in it.
Yep.
I
Gotta
could
have
def-
sharp in there though.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Gotta
Oh
have
yeah.
sharp.
You gotta do that. You gotta do that. And some whole milk. What is with people now? And I know we're going so way off, but what is up with people with this fake milk mess, man? I understand people are lactose intolerant and everything, but I'd rather be curled up in a corner with some whole milk versus some half milk because of the fact that it's watered down.
Now see,
Yeah,
I
don't
can't
like
do
1%
milk,
too much.
but in food it's alright if I cook it. Now you gotta use the heavy cream type stuff or the whole milk for the macaroni to come out right. It's just not gonna work. I've
Nice
tried
and
it with
fluffy.
less than. It's not the same consistency.
That is
Doesn't
too.
work out.
Yeah, just you fry my grits, man. You fry my grits. That's
Oh
all
wait, I
got.
tried wheat pasta before. Don't do it.
Yeah.
It's not a good
It's not.
look.
Yeah,
I don't think
it's
I've
not.
tried that one.
I think really the only thing you can get away with is wheat pita bread, wheat bread.
Yeah, bread's
You
fine.
can
Not
do
in the
that.
pasta.
But
Can't
the
do
pasta, yeah, just cut back on some of the other little stuff. But,
Um,
call me Paula Jones. I got to have my butter, though.
You talking about that wheat spaghetti?
Yeah, I had what kind of noodle was it? It was a funny shape, like a tube type thing. What are they? Not like the ziti noodle, but it was nasty. Didn't taste right at all.
I'm just thinking of ZDs. But they're trying to talk about the smaller ones, right?
Yeah, but even the
Not
texture
the
wasn't right. I don't like it.
So, there's a
love
lot
onion
of good
spaghetti.
eats in D.C. You just got to walk the neighborhoods.
Outside of the kitchen.
Yeah,
You gotta
Right.
go outside.
You got to go outside, Miss Floyd.
I
you
can go
know what?
outside eventually, but it's gonna take me some time.
Not just
She got a
DC.
bunker underneath her house waiting for you to stay. Stacked up with cans, look like Murray Steakhouse and Costco got mixed up in each other.
But you know what? Not just DC. I mean, we were up in the DMV here, Maryland. Not just around us, but you go a little further out, like Silver Spring, Montgomery County. You got what are those Irish? You got the Scottish pubs out there. I had the most bomb. I have to use this term. Bomb shepherd's pie.
Oh,
It
now that,
was
I want to see
saucy,
that.
seafood. They got the pork chops. They got the chicken tenders in there.
Seafood and the shepherd's pie.
Yes, it had
Everything
scallops,
you
it
think
had
of in there,
shrimp, it had lobster and crab meat on the side, and everything
Oh, my
was all
goodness.
beautiful pot. I was like, I gotta take this home. I don't
Where
even
was
know where
it?
to start. What is the name of the bar? I gotta remember. It wasn't a bar. It was 2 floors. Bar at the bottom. Awesome setting at the top. They even had a guy singing in the background. No one's paying attention, but I was paying him attention. Random singer somewhere out there. I was paying attention to you.
But
You
that's
had a
like
beautiful voice.
But that's like Potbellies. Ooh, excuse me. Potbellies actually have performers come in and perform on their stage
they need more
locally and stuff.
recognition. Those people sit there and everyone ignores them. They sound beautiful. They're like the best. Like,
Well, not all of them. Some folks need to get into the lab and they got to make sure that their art is perfect.
oh, true.
Okay, I mean, many people think that they can just all of a sudden grab Pro Tools and go in and come out with a masterpiece, and it's like, no.
Maybe that's practice.
No.
Well-
What? No. Here's the thing. My view of practice is that when you go out there, they're going to remember something great about you. Not something good, not something nice, something great about you. They're not going to remember anything that's going to be other than great. If you go out there And it's like, I'm looking over a 4-leaf clover.
Hey,
Look.
American Idol is
Oh my
proof
gosh.
that practice goes on all the time.
And it'll never.
But again, it's
Not
all,
about greatness
but it's-
all the time.
But no, it's it's tailored. It's put together so that it looks well. And that's what I mean. Really, that is the new artist development today. Your American Idol, your X Factor, all that
Yeah.
stuff. That is your artist development. But most record labels want to steer from that. But I think some of them are trying to get back to that direction of artist development because this is just a lot of crap that's out there. There's a lot of people that basically are relying on the technology. They're relying on what they think sounds good, and really other people may not feel that it sounds good.
You know what I think people have issues with? Not being original. Everybody wants to hop on what's already there because what's already there is working and it's hot.
And it makes money, though.
Today, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Okay, well, I'm thinking if I'm a diamond in the rough and nobody's seen anything like me before in life, they're going to look at me a little differently than they're going to look at everything else that's just like everything else.
Yeah.
No, it's that. It's either being like everybody else and doing what's already good, or striking out on your own, like Lady Gaga. There's Lady Gaga. I mean, who's not? She's doing pretty good, I guess. You know, I'm unbiased because I like her music, but I don't know what she's doing.
But she's,
understand.
see what I'm saying? She's kind of original.
Right. There's
Even though there have been lunatic performers before her and
there's
gimmicks and stuff, but
lunatics.
she's doing her own thing.
There's
I like that.
the wild cards, and then there's what everyone else is doing. And, you know, I want to find the in-between where I'm like, I don't really want to be that one. You know me for being sporadically crazy.
So who is that in D.C. these days?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. See, I mean, again,
Good question.
all those folks, because I mean, there's going to be another Lady Gaga that's going to come out in the next couple of years or so. They're being held on the shelf, and they're kind of being groomed a little bit by the record label. So they're going to be out soon. But my thing is, who is that in the DMV? And really, in the DMV, who's willing and brave enough to go onto that platform and then later stay relevant to a large extent? Because, you know, for the most part, you know, D.C. is a diamond in the rough. You got a lot of talented people in D.C., Maryland, and Virginia.
Yeah.
A whole lot of talented people. And none of them really, for the most part, get the recognition that they deserve. And I think a lot of times they don't get it from us first. We got to be...
You know, this is a tough place to get support.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. I mean, New York is tough, but I think New York is tough because there's already dollars that's going into it. D.C. is, I think people just don't know what they really like. You know?
Nah, that can't be it.
I don't think people know what they like. I think they got, if you look at the artists that's out here, because Baltimore is a different breed. It's just a whole, Richmond is a different breed. You know, I mean, you can go down and you can literally see in the hood, you know, a club that basically has a bunch of headbangers that's in there, you know, and people are willing to experiment and move. And I see DC moving in that direction. There's a lot of artists that's doing that, but I'm talking about the other masses that support that so that the artists can feel like, oh, this is a good platform for me to stay, and I don't have to venture into some other market because of the fact that I don't have people that's willing to, you know, support my artistry. You know, so I just think the more exposure, you know, the back in the day, you know, what made some artists really famous is standing in front of a certain store or metro station. And you see it happening because I've seen some guys actually now standing in front of these places and they have regular 9-to-5 jobs and they're playing their banjo, they're playing their, you know, violin and stuff like that. So you just got to support local artists. You got to support, you know, what's in your hood. You know, you got to support it. You got to support it. We're down to the last 34 seconds. We're going to go into a song by Stokes called Circles, and we're going to get back with you guys in a little bit here on Mazzo Radio.
I rise to the occasion. IQ still Asian. Got the solution to the equation, but I still follow the motion. Potion, devotion, keeping the door open. Got the same vision, but to you it's just an illusion. I'm doing what you ain't doing, but I'm back to the square one. The cycle on my feelings got me pumping like a snare drum. Red rum, can you pour me some Appleton? I'm feeling kinda tipsy, but I play my position. Stop, look and listen to the words I be saying, cause when I look in your path, everything was paved different. Aaron, everything I've been through in a second, and the current's state of mind, dog, I be trippin'. Kept in for the longest, afraid of the loneliness. But that's what happens when you tryna be honest. I'm on it, still a target, but never broke the silence. I'm above it, you can forfeit. The Stokes is the finest.
Circles, I'm still following the motion, and always trying to move with caution. 'Cause I